What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this shit? Oh. Yeah.
Hold my hand. I'll let go, motherfucker. No, hold on. Give him at least one more. You can't just give him that easy, motherfucker.
Who's on that?
That was almost a 10.
Oh my god!
It felt like someone's like trying to pop. What the fuck is that pulsing?
What number is that? A 10?
Yeah, I'm big on
You might as well go to a 10. Why not?
that. Alright. There it is.
Stop that pulsing.
I'll go to a 10.
That's it. That's it.
Hit intensity on the side.
Oh,
Intensity?
Intensity.
Intensity on it.
Yeah, hit the
Blast out.
He's crying. Let me see that. Let me see that.
Turn that bitch off.
Oh. He's
What do
crying.
you think now?
Oh, that's. Oh. Alright, get this bitch off. Alright.
I was having.
Molly, I don't think you want to do that.
If you grab his hand, you probably feel it.
Yeah, all of them.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm a fucking cancer patient. Alright.
Light his ass up.
Ooh.
You feel it?
Yeah, I feel something.
It's shaggy there.
Hey, what number is that?
3.
What? This is 3.
Yeah, 3.
Don't forget the intensity.
Intense. Why do you keep bringing that up? Oh,
Oh, man.
oh,
Oh, he give me some.
hey, hey, oh, that's a rap, homie. Ah, motherfucker.
You are?
Starring Aaron Tyler Peters. Welcome everybody back to another special edition this week, while we showed a little video of us going through the hard labors of contraction of pregnancy. I feel like going through that now, I can just say, hey man, I've been through pregnancy in a sense, cause man, once that thing hit that 10 or 11 for me, that one pulsing, I mean, it literally felt like a fork was just jabbing into my stomach, like jab, 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 jab. It was like 10 dudes, like just stabbing me with a fork, jab, 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 jab. What you think?
What do I think? I'm glad it doesn't say pregnancy simulator on the box, because there's no fucking way that that's what they feel for ours. Because because especially what I felt. And when I jumped up and ripped off all the things, and I was a little worried. And I was a little worried that I broke the controller, because I jumped up and I just started ripping them off. And I felt like Mewtwo in the fucking lab is escaping.
Yeah.
I just feel like I gotta get out of here. And because there's just no way. 'Cause I was trying to deal with it a little bit, and he said he got to like 11 or 12 or 13 or some shit for me. I don't remember what number he said. But he was trying to make his way to 20.
Yeah.
And I want a pregnant woman to get pregnant, do the pregnancy stuff.
Well, if a pregnant woman gets pregnant, then they're already pregnant. So a pregnant woman after they give birth, try it.
It might be a little I might be reiterating, but I'm just saying.
Try it while you're doing.
If you're pregnant, you might as well be pregnant. You know?
Yeah.
So let me know. Let me know what it's like. Then we're gonna put that little thing on you, and you're gonna let us know.
How
Yeah, when it gets to a certain point, like, oh, I didn't feel that. You're gonna let us know what number that is, okay? Because I don't think they felt what I felt. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. Pregnancy's hard, but I don't gotta go through it.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Adam and Eve, man. You know what I mean?
Shouldn't
And
have gave us fruit.
fruit, man. Was the apple? I hope it was. What kind of apple do you think it was? You think it was a green apple, a red apple? What kind of apple would you sell yourself for?
Granny Smith.
That's a popular apple, especially
You
down in the south.
You got that Granny Smith. You run through the faucet a little bit, that cold faucet. Let it just sip on down there for like maybe like 3 to 5 seconds, and oh boy, that one first bite, that crisp Granny Smith. So yeah, that would be it.
Can't argue with that.
You have what about you for apple?
Apple that I have to kill for him?
Mhm.
Whatever the red one is, probably the Granny Smith.
Yeah, that's delicious red. Granny
Delicious
Smith.
red. Now those are juicy. The Granny Smiths are more crisp. So I fucks
Yeah,
with that.
wow.
Like the Granny Smith's like a light red.
What color is Granny Smith?
Like a light red.
No, it's green.
What?
It's green.
You're telling me all Granny Smith apples are green. You would kill for a Granny Smith apple.
Yeah. That crisp flavor, boy. Ah. So I mean, this guy. I think every episode we have done, you have been wrong.
I mean, I felt like I've worked at a grocery store before, and
Okay, I got my phone.
I don't even work. Damn it!
Yeah. You work, you ringed up, you press, instead of 4, 6, 5, 5, you put a 4, 5, 7, 8. And it's in the red, that delicious red, and I'm like, oh, delicious red was on sale anyway, so let me just go on and go. Man,
The Granny Smith apple originated in Australia. For those who are
That's cool.
who are wondering about.
Thank you, Australia.
Wondering where this apple came from. It's Australia.
I've been wondering that my whole life. I was thinking, damn, why haven't I Googled that?
But here's me. Red Delicious? No, that ain't it. That ain't it.
It's like delicious red, delicious.
No, I don't. It's called Red Delicious, but
What are you looking for?
my apple that I would kill for, bro.
You talking
There it is. Amberosa.
Amberosa. I mean, those are
Ambrosia.
Those are alright. I mean, that's alright. It's not as good as that Granny Smith.
Well,
though.
you think it's a coincidence that I googled different apples and Amberosa? That's like a chick you be fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like, where you going?
It
I'm gonna go
sounds, she sounds like that crazy Latina you be
Well,
fucking.
I'm not saying she ain't crazy.
And when you're not doing that, she's probably like trying to slice you off, and then I don't know, it's stereotype. Sorry. Me too.
So what about this opal apple? I think it's yellow. Ew, I hope it wasn't an opal apple. We fucking sold our ticket to.
I mean, it's always been a red apple.
for.
I guess they just want to draw a red apple because who knows? Who knows what color the apple was? I mean,
Damn, man, the apple game is strong.
yeah, I mean, you can make anything on anything.
What? No, these aren't just making stuff. These are born.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, I take that back. I think you can lab make these bitches.
All right. So I hope everybody's having a good little week. Aaron, how's your week been going this week?
My week.
Yeah, your week.
I don't know what it is, man. I'm not saying that I hate old people and all of them need to die quick.
Whoa.
I didn't say it. That's why I said I did not say that.
Okay. But let me hear you.
But I hate most old people, and most need to die quick. Because man, I'm driving down the road. I wasn't going to talk about it because I put out a tweet about it, so I wasn't going to talk about it.
Everybody follows you on Twitter.
Well, no, not saying that everybody follows me on Twitter, but it's just that I don't think that I just didn't want to talk about it after I already talked about it, kind of sort of thing. But then it happened again this morning. Going to the fucking grocery store, it is 50 miles an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Old dude in front of me going 20 miles an hour, almost identical to the situation that happened last night. 50, dude going 25 that time. But both of them, it's like when you finally pass them, because it's a one-lane road for most of the time, but when you finally pass them, it's like they don't know that they can adjust their seats. Most of them are always peering over, like that guy off of Home Improvement, the next door neighbor. You can only, like, there's...
Hey Tim.
Who?
Hey Tim.
His name's not Hey Tim, but...
He says Hey Tim too. It's Tim Allen next door, Home Improvement.
Yeah. So, man...
That's what he says over the fence. He says Hey Tim.
He's a very wise man. He always gave
Yeah,
up there.
I mean, if you stand there and you stare over a fence all day, you'll know their lives.
No, I'm saying, but he gave like very philosophical.
Yeah, I was saying, all he's doing is staying outside, so he's seeing how the world.
He's seeing shit.
Yeah.
He's talking to birds. He's fixing hedges.
The shaman of home improvement. But go back to your old people.
So they're always just barely peering over the steering wheel. I was like, I just wanted to walk up, knock on his window, hey, let me fix your seat for you real quick because I'm like,
this function don't have that in this vehicle.
it was kind of a newer vehicle, so his function had it.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to raise it up for him and change his whole life. Because I just know driving in the car shouldn't be the simulation of driving a chopper.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you shouldn't be sitting way the fuck down with your arms, with your things like this. And first of all, I saw some dude driving that the other day and thinking, there's no way that's comfortable. No fucking way driving a fucking chopper is comfortable. Harley Davidson, you're sitting here like this. Do it right now.
I don't want to do it.
I'm feeling the workout right here, and I'm not even driving anything.
Well, maybe you should buy the bike and just have a workout outside.
Nah.
You're like, hey man, you drive? No, I work out. Just fucking get the kickstand.
Man, you got some strong ass, whatever this muscle is.
Man, look at them rib cages, dog.
Yeah, you can see that thing, and it's like, well, what do you expect,
What do
bro?
you expect, man? All I do is work out all day in my Harley. Oh, you drive that? Oh, you ride? No.
This is it. Just hold that
Yeah.
pose. And imagine the torque of it going 60. You got. That's just.
I mean, man, it's not man for it.
And also, man, just that I really do think I want to send out a message to Congress stating that there should be a certain limit on an age. I can't make that decision on the age because it's not my job. But they need to pick an age being old and be like, okay, you got to keep trying out and get your license out there. Like, okay, you passed it, you're 75, you passed it. Come back when you're 78 and you're going to have to pass this
Well, I will
test.
say, I can see you on that, but I won't say go through a rigorous test. I will say, like, maybe drive around the block, you know.
That's what I'm saying. Not a rigorous
Yeah,
test.
yeah,
Drive
yeah.
our block.
Okay.
Show me that you can drive. Like Seinfeld had the best joke because he's one of probably the best observational comedians. Probably not take out observational. He's probably one of the best comedians to ever do it.
Mhm.
And he had a joke saying, "At what age, when you back up, do you just stop looking?"
Yeah.
Whatever age that is, that's when they need to start testing people on. Hey, maybe I need to. He wouldn't have cake. Maybe I need to fucking try to see if I need these licenses.
Yeah.
Check out their sight. Check out their hearing.
Mhm.
Check out their reflexes. Do a little this at them. If they don't blink, even you backed away for a second, and it's like, oh, you might poke me. I know a person who would just like fucking poke it.
I mean,
You know, they're looking for
yeah.
any reason to die. I don't need them to take me with them because they're in a car waiting to die.
Mhm.
They got the Grim Reaper in the passenger seat. Just smiling and smirking like this could be the turn. Damn it, man, he made it. You know, it's just the Grim Reaper.
Drops a newspaper, smiles, and then
Yeah, the Grim Reaper just casually read through the sports section. Oh, the Browns still losing. Thought so. And then he looks over at him, still living. Things are the same. Just like I left them. You know, so it's just, I don't know, man. Old people just definitely need to keep trying out for their license because driving's not a privilege. I know it's cool that you're driving around being independent, and yeah, you don't want to drive your great-grandparents around all the time. But
Mhm.
it's dangerous for people out there and kind of annoying. Because I'll hit an old man in public.
Okay.
How about your week, man? Enough about my week. I could go on for at least 3.5 more seconds on that.
Jesus.
Yeah, I know that's
So
a
much
lot.
time. Decent week, you know, can't complain too much. Oh, that wild thing that happened Friday. So Ann was there. So we're there starting the old 2K20 that came out last Friday, which will be like a month ago when we released this. But yeah, we're playing.
A month ago. I slept.
Dude knocks on the door. I'm like, Aaron's like, oh, what? Huh? Someone knocked on the door.
I was befuddled. It
I
doesn't
was
happen.
like, what? Huh? Dude, what? Walk up to the door, open the door. Dixie comes running out there. Little short-legged beagle comes out there and like, barking at him. He's like, oh, that's your attack dog? I'm like, what the fuck? Shut up. And put her inside, shuts the door, and ended up being a dude decked out in ADT gear. He had the khakis. He had the ankle high socks with the like some tan shoes.
So he dressed like a UPS worker?
I guess they just walk around. So
He had the navy blue shorts?
No, he had khakis. It was khakis.
Full khakis. How you know his socks were long?
Because I looked down. Because believe me, Aaron.
He had high waters on?
No, like kind of like up to here. It's kind of like right here to your ankle. You know, some people do it. Like I said, ADT shirt, ADT hat. So he's like, hey man, blah blah blah, this, blah blah blah, that. We're trying to do promotion, everything. We just want you to do free advertisement. But while I'm over there listening to him, I'm just looking around. I don't see his truck I don't see his work truck in my driveway at all. And like, but I have some trees that like block my neighbor, so I lean up over there a little bit and look over that way. Still no truck. I'm like, where the fuck did this dude even come from? He's like, it's kind of ironic that I think, because you know, as a homeowner, you get paranoid of people robbing your house. Like that's kind of like a crazy Home Alone type situation, because you know.
Didn't they come in as security guards or whatever?
He came in as a cop when he was like, hey, yeah, people been robbing places around here. Oh, my name is what is his name? Buscemi. Oh, that's disrespectful. He's good. Joe Buscemi. Joe Pesci. Anyway, what was I saying? So I'm looking around. I'm like, okay, so where's your? I didn't ask him because I was like, maybe he'll sucker punch me. It's like the gig is up and then runs off or some shit.
But he didn't know I was sitting in the back room.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
I don't know. Joe Pesci.
Joe Pesci, that's what it is. I knew his name, but I just couldn't say it right. So he's like, hey man, this free advertising, we're gonna just put a sticker right here, and then you get off service for 2 years. I was like, well, first I'm thinking, I don't want to sign to a contract because I mean, fuck that. I mean, of course it's free, that's cool and shit, but where is the work truck?
So you thought that was sketchy?
Wouldn't you think that, like, say if
what if ADT was doing a test on you, and then right when you said no, they were like, oh, he passed.
Yeah,
we gotta send him a true worker.
We got to send him a true worker.
Because
if someone shows up with a work truck, hey, I'm a true worker.
Yeah,
like,
you
what?
can tell
Who's
him
the
the truck.
guy
So are you sure? Because I never got a good look at the dude. Was it Mermaid Man or Barnacle Boy?
What do you mean?
Because their work truck is invisible.
Oh,
it wasn't Mermaid Man or
no,
Barnacle?
it wasn't.
There's no explanation for that invisible.
He had a Hinduish complexion.
So what if you would have just saw him? If you would have kept watching him peeking through the window, what if you just saw him just get into nothing and just get into driving formation?
No. When he walked off, I was looking to see where he was going to go. He was walking towards the neighbor's house.
So probably one of them is probably one of your neighbors.
No, I don't know. This dude had to be maybe 25 to 28.
But first of all, give him respect for being a door-to-door salesman in the country. Because when you're walking, you don't even know when the next house is going to be.
Right.
Because
I guess I'm hoping maybe he parked it down the street, but I mean, he's going the wrong way. Because I mean, I don't know.
He can't park in the middle of the intersection.
No, he can't because there's no intersection. It's just like a narrow ass road.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? But yeah, that's pretty. I thought that was pretty wild. Best believe I locked my doors.
After security guy left?
After security guy left.
Yeah.
I guess he did his job. I guess.
It's an awareness. But you could have got 2 free years of service on.
But fuck, I mean that's a contract. You got to think about, man. That's where they bend you over and then they do this number right here. They just circle around and then wait for.
Can you show the camera what you're talking about?
Oh yeah, then they circle around. And then, probably 6 months down the road, they just jam that thing in there and just fuck you in the ass all the rest of the time for your payments and all that. Believe me, I'm dealing with that with DirecTV. I'm on this.
What?
I'm on DirecTV.
Did Macaulay Culkin's brother play on Home Alone as well? Kieran Culkin?
Culkin?
Yeah, Culkin. Yeah, I can say.
That's his name on Home Alone.
Oh, so I'm just. No, that's his name. That's like his real name. That's like his.
Oh yeah, that's right. His name was hell was his name in Home Alone.
He played his older brother. Oh yeah, I remember that douchebag. That guy, man, the older brother.
Oh, that douche.
He's only 5'6", so that's what the Lord intended.
Yeah, I can kick him in the face. I don't know if you. Well, I mentioned you, Bob. But I don't know if y'all noticed this, but the state of California. Yeah, state of California. I'm sorry, I didn't see you typing that shit down. The state of California is basically trying to set a law into motion where college athletes in the state of California will actually be paid. Which is all nice and dandy, all good and everything, because these organizations, like you think about college basketball, I mean college basketball, college football in general, are huge profits of. I mean, they bring in multi-million dollars, probably close to $1 billion. I think probably in the billions. they bring into revenue, like college players. Because you know you got to think about the finals, whatever it is for college. I don't watch much college. The Rose, no, it's not the Rose Bowl, the whatever, the Bourbon Bowl. What bowl is it?
It's a lot of bowls.
It's a
man.
lot of bowls. Whatever the final boss bowl, whatever that one is.
No, I was just
Oh,
going to talk about how
yeah.
much money these because we're talking about paying college players. What you're essentially talking about. So while you're talking about that, I Googled.
But I mean, let me just, we'll go that way.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to remember all stuff because I brought my notepad, but I didn't bring it. So like I said, this is only state of California. Only state of California alone has 58 NCAA teams. That's like your USC, your UCLA, and your Stanford. So basically, when this all came to motion to the first group of the people, it came through unanimous. So it comes down to the governor, and I think that final decision is coming like this Wednesday, I believe. And like, of course, NCAA is against this shit.
Yeah, because it starts with one state.
Yeah,
And first of
what
all,
I read about too, California is usually a state that they do something.
always hit the weed and everything. But man, fucking NCAA, we can have a whole podcast breaking down what the NCAA.
Oh, I got some crazy shit too.
Yeah, but with the NCAA, what do they do? You know what I'm
Just
saying?
Make millions.
Yeah, they literally do nothing. It is legitly like a crime organization stealing from kids.
Yeah.
That's all the fucking NCAA is. Like, I gotta do more. I used to know a lot of shit on it, but I don't want to say nothing wrong. So we can talk about this on another podcast. But the NCAA is such a fucked up organization. They can get rid of it. Like, there's just no need for it to exist. No need at all.
Mm-hmm.
But because they're just making profit. It's a non-profit organization. I think it's a non-profit organization.
I believe so.
And where the fuck they're making a shit ton of profit. I was googling the highest paid coaches. They need to start paying the players, but not all college players. You just can't be a participant in college.
Well, I say like this. If so like say with the football in division, the highest division, I think what is it, 1? I think it's Division 1. So then say you play Alabama. Say if you play Alabama, you are the quarterback of Alabama. You can't have a job to support yourself.
No,
I'm not saying you should pay these kids $2,000 a week or whatever or what have you, because you're gonna have some colleges, you like I said, Alabama, then you're gonna have some Southern Louisiana State of Ohio, New Jersey, but that's still Division 1 college, so they're still gonna make their own revenue off of that shit. So because you got some so say like who was a big basketball player last year was Zion.
Zion filling up stadium just
just fill a stadium just because of his name.
Yeah.
And then you got kids from lower colleges who ain't gonna make that kind of attendance. But so the pay is not gonna be whatever.
You can't pay Zion what you pay fucking Tar.
Right. So so some people might find that unfair. And like I said with Zion, he made like you said, he sold out a lot of arenas, then get a dime off of all that shit.
Jersey sales.
And jersey sales too, then get a dime off that shit. Everybody was fucking on this dude's dick. And people get in like NCAA just
essentially Nike sales or whatever shoe he was wearing. People bought shoes he was wearing because he wore it.
Yeah. And people like NCAA always get the dick in the rough because college players are leaving after a year. Like, why not?
Yeah, because you're not paying it. If you gave them some incentive to stay, because like you said, they cannot work. And just because they got to college, they spent all that time before college preparing to get to that moment. So they're not working in high school either.
Right.
They're not fucking working. They can't work. They can't do none of that shit because they gotta work. They gotta perfect their craft because if they're not doing it, another person is.
Someone else is.
So they gotta fucking grind. I can't work because you need me to make money for you, and why would I stay if I can leave to make millions of dollars?
Right.
So like that college, there's that college athlete who got offered to be a quarterback or a pitcher. Remember him? I think
Kyler Murray.
Yeah, let's say his last name Murray. Yeah, he played last week. Judging on his last week's performance, I bet he wished he would have played baseball because it's less money, more money, less danger, more years.
And a better market.
And a way better market.
It's like
you're gonna make bank playing baseball.
Yeah, you will.
Especially the starting pitcher or whatever, he would have been a pitcher of some sort.
I can't remember what it was.
But he would have been alright. He would have been straight making bank, and he would have not have had one
I think he's
concussion.
number one overall pick too in the MLB draft.
Yeah, I think so too. He would have been, but no,
I mean, he was.
yeah.
He actually got drafted.
Damn, so they wasted a pick.
Yeah. I mean, that's what you take the risk for.
Yeah, but like they definitely need to pay college players. And here's what I mean. This is off top of the head. Maybe they should. It might be too much work, but no such thing as too much work. Especially if you pay all these people all these fucking money. Maybe they should propose to, like, whatever profit that team made last year, put a certain percentage to every single player on the team. Give everybody their own cut. Give everybody the same amount of cut. But when it comes to jersey sales,
Yeah.
you and the NCAA split 50-50.
Mhm.
Because you're playing for them,
Uh-huh.
and it's your name on the back of the jersey. They're giving that opportunity, and you're being used. So 50-50, maybe 60-40 player side, because players ain't bringing in ticket revenue.
Mhm.
So matter of fact, in that case, certain schools, like high-tier Division I schools, they definitely should get paid. Like there should be like a Sweet 16 bonus. You know, if you were in the Sweet 16,
Yeah,
or if you made it to this bowl or above, or if you were ranked this and above, you're gonna get a little bonus.
Correct.
So there's a little incentive to stay, because it's like, I'm gonna earn that bonus. Oh, I got that bonus. I'm gonna stay and get that bonus,
Mhm.
even though that bonus is pennies compared to what you're gonna get paid in the pros.
Mhm.
But at least you got something. You say, hey, at least I'm
Yeah,
getting my
and you
education.
still get college degree.
They
too.
say I'm gonna get my education, so when if I do play football and I do get hurt, I can Andrew Luck this shit. Well, we gotta talk about Andrew Luck retiring, bro. That shit makes me mad. All that fucking backlash on Andrew Luck retiring. Or like I said, Andrew Luck, 4.2 at Stanford, I'm pretty sure, one of the highest in his class. Engineering degree, dude's a genius. Why the fuck would he play football? I've been saying to everybody, like, why he's not playing football? Why would he?
I mean, they still haven't had his contract money this year too.
Well, that's nice of him because he was going to take them places, but like I think he said something about his.
It's just I think when some, like, you know, you got the stupid Colts fans, you know, I think you ever heard like people slash his tires.
They were booing. They slashed
Yeah.
the tires at his house.
Well, I mean, you gotta understand what some people's mindset is. Like, if you had you constantly thinking that you're gonna retire. Like, it sucks the way he retired, because he retired like 2 weeks into the preseason.
Yeah, but my thing is, I think he said something about his speech was slowing down. That is a smart
Yeah,
motherfucker.
I understand that.
That is a smart dude. Why would you want to risk your shit?
Yeah. Oh yeah, believe me. I mean, I had 3 concussions my lifetime. I know how that shit is.
But he has the opportunity to leave now. Why he's saying
Yeah,
he was
that's
starting
what
to
I'm
see
saying.
some
That's
shit.
what some people like getting a big gripes about, because, like, you know, like I said, because he done like in the first or second week of preseason, after the draft, after free agency,
Yeah,
and
so
all
they
that
couldn't
shit.
prepare for him.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I don't know. I've always said it's more than the game. Like the person wearing that helmet or wearing that jersey, there's a whole life behind. Like, people are like, oh, just trade that dude. Oh, he can go away. That's a dude. He's just going to leave this team. You're asking a player to take him and his family to another city, sign his kids up for college or high school or elementary school. Like, a player isn't just going to leave the city as quick as you think they want to leave the city. Like, he's going to leave this year. It's a lot more than just leaving. You got, like I said, you got to get your kids to school. You got to do all this shit. Buy a new house. You ain't just playing for a team, waking up in the arena and then going to the arena.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a life behind that person's jersey, and people just don't think about that shit. That's just how I feel. And then people are just stupid about the Andrew Luck shit.
Well, I mean, you just got ignorant fans.
Definitely. I'm not saying everybody who's mad about that, definitely low intelligence. Gotta be, because they're not thinking about. There's a bigger picture than scoring some damn points. I mean,
throwing some touchdowns.
yeah, I mean, there's just a bigger. Andrew Luck is the dude. He said in an interview that when he throws the football, he actually saw like visuals. Have you ever seen fucking like Rayman shit? When he throw the ball, he said he would see angles pop up. He would see which way he needs to throw, how fast he needs to throw. Like, visual numbers will pop up in his vision when he's playing football. He's an engineer. That's an engineer mind. That's all it is. But he said he sees it visually. I'm like, and according to science, it's possible where there's like a certain thing for it. They can have some people can hear sound, or they can feel sound or something like that. It's the same thing with Andrew Luck. He's just a genius, man. Like, yeah, he's a fucking. He does what he does. But the thing about, I bet when he was calculating, he didn't calculate the fucking defender being there. I bet all the throws were on point. It was just that, oh, god damn it, safety.
Or that one dude saying, oh man, it's a green light, how do I get blocked?
yeah.
We're going to go back to the NCAA thing.
Down to the Andrew Luck.
What are we at on that? Talking about?
I was just saying they should pay the players. I wasn't proposing that they should, like, especially if you make the incentives make to the tournament, you can get them to stay longer. But like I looked up college football coaches, man. Mark D'Antoni made close to 4.5 million. He makes 4.5 million. Chris Peterson 4.5 million. There's a lot of coaches that makes 4 million, and you're telling me you can't take out. There's probably like 56 people on the football team, maybe about 30 some people on the football team.
Excuse me.
You can't take out $250,000 out of that contract and split it amongst the teammates.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that is true.
It's a $4.5 million contract. You can't take out of that shit and be like, okay, you really ain't. Don't get me wrong, coaches are cool and stuff, but you can do stuff without. If that coach wasn't there, they might. I mean, they might not be where they at exactly, but
Yeah,
they'll be around that vicinity.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like I don't know, man. Like, why you offer the coach that much money and say fuck the players? But I've already told you, I think there's some subtle race stuff behind that, but that's just a whole different conversation.
One thing I did find out, I've got to play his name, but he was a kicker on the Central Florida team in like 2017. He got a scholarship taken away because he was making a YouTube channel, getting money off of that. And that violated NCAA's rules and conduct and all that stuff too, which I think is wild. Like even if say the player gets a scholarship and gets injured, they possibly can give away his scholarship if he can't play. You know what I mean? They can just say, "Hey, sorry, but."
Is that in college?
Yeah.
Okay. So I was thinking, what if a professional athlete uses 2Ks? He plays 2K all the time. We're using 2K. He make a YouTube channel, play 2K to get money off of YouTube off of 2K. I wonder if that's a bit. I think I'm pretty sure Adam Silver probably won't give a fuck.
Yeah, you can do that probably. I don't see why.
In the pros, but definitely not in NCAA. You can't do shit in NCAA.
No.
Like if you say if you're in NCAA and
as long as it brings in money for your likeness.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was gonna say is if you're like the best wide receiver in America and you were really good at guitar and you were in a band and you go out and play a band and you get paid.
Yeah.
You can't do that. You gotta fucking quit your dreams and everything when you play for the NCAA. That's what I'm saying. NCAA people just need to look into what the fuck do they do other than just take money from kids. That's just fucking wild, bro. And they're rich as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Rich as fuck.
And the NCAA, they said if this law comes to pass, then like basically all championship games they can't go to it. So that's like UCLA, USC, Stanford. They always like, especially Stanford women, they're always deep.
Is that in every
college
sport?
basketball? Yeah.
Damn. So there's a lot of California schools out there who are in that
58.
shit.
It's 58 total, and I think they're at least
Probably
in Division
16
1.
of them. 58 total in Division 1.
I would think so.
There's a laptop right here if you want that.
Well, you can look at it.
But that's just wild, dog.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, just why not pay the players? Like I say,
Agreed.
I say, if your policy says you cannot get a job while you're playing on this team, then you should pay them.
Well, for podcast's sake, we're not gonna be ignorant and act like the players don't get incentives.
Yeah.
I promise you, the players are getting incentives.
Right, but they get incentives of other means. They're not getting
paid. They're not getting
basically your. I ain't gonna call them your employer in a sense.
But there's been you should hear the story Shaq tells about when he went to high school, and it's just that I don't know. Don't get me wrong, they get incentives. Like they get free houses, they get free cars, they get free rides, free food, all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just that I don't know. They need to get paid in a legal manner, so it's not just all under the table. And when they get caught, they get in trouble.
Yeah, they get in trouble, and then basically all their records and shit gets erased. So basically, all you did that season is gone. It's all down to 12.
That's why the best thing to get is tattoos, because you can't take that shit from me, and you can't prove that it was paid for. Like my friend gave me this, so it's just, I don't know, a lot of them do get tattoos, a lot of them get shoot, so it's just like you gotta get small commodity stuff like that, because they can't give you the flashy stuff, but the stuff that you could pay for if they paid you. And it's just,
Sorry. Welcome back to the Two Peas in the Podcast. This is your DJ back again. I can't remember what I called myself last week. We're gonna play the slow jams for you for a little bit before we start off with our topics. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Welcome back from the little break here. Here we are at Two Peas in the Podcast. And we're just going to discuss this time around the homie. Recently it was the year annual death of the big homie Mac Miller. Died of an overdose. So recently, they finally got his snatched up his drug dealer, right?
Yeah, they arrested his drug dealer, man. So supposedly Mac Miller bought some counterfeit oxycodone pills. They look exactly like an oxy.
Mm-hmm.
But it contained.
I'll tell you one thing. Our oxy is a son of a bitch, man.
Yeah, it don't need fentanyl.
When I snapped this fingertip off, man, I had on like a 5 milligrams of oxy. And good God, every single time I was in zombie mode every single time. It was like one time I think all y'all came for dinner. We cooked hamburgers and whatnot. I don't think you might have been there, but everybody in the family was there. And I had to, and my finger was hurting, and it said to eat, like take it after I eat and whatnot. So all right, let me go and take this bad boy. And as soon as I did, I sat there for like an hour just staring at the wall because I couldn't do nothing else. So go back to what you're saying.
No, I was just saying it had fentanyl and ethanol in it.
What is ethanol?
I'm not sure, man.
Ethanol. But fentanyl is that shit that's the thing that'll mess you up, people. People buy cocaine users, Rick James, is a hell of a drug. You want to party a little bit, that's right, that's some shit right there. I said goddamn right there. Shout out to Mia Wallace, Pulp Fiction. But yeah, that fentanyl, they put in like cocaine too. That thing will mess you up, I'm telling you.
Like ethanol's kind of like alcohol, man.
Ethanol?
Yeah, it's kind of like
No, that shit's like
gas.
That's gas.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't put no gas. I want no 93 on me. I want that grade 93 in me.
Ethanol is a volatile, flammable.
That's $2.75 now for a gallon.
Colorless liquid with a slight characteristic odor. Yeah, it's like fucking gas.
Yeah, that's gas. Ethanol is gas. That's gas.
It said ethanol is the only safe consumption form of alcohol. That's crazy. So it's like drinkable gas.
So fentanyl with some gas in there. That's not good.
With oxy.
That's not good oxy.
Yeah, that's a bitch move, though. That's like handing somebody a gun with a
Well,
loaded bullet.
well, you seen drug documentaries. You ever seen the dudes that be wearing the black ski masks
And
with
they
the
said-
different color face? They want their they want their stuff to kill people because more people is gonna want that.
Yeah, for some reason, man, the drug dealer blows up when they kill somebody, and it's just like,
Oh man! Oh, you heard that? You heard that Big Del Rey? He got killed from heroin last week from that guy. Oh shit! I'm gonna have to go get me some of that.
What street he on again?
That's wild because when that singer, what's her name? She got I think
Demi Lovato.
Demi Lovato. She got messed up with some heroin, didn't she?
Well, all of them do it. She just got messed up.
Yeah. And the TMZ actually interviewed her drug dealer guy.
Yep, and he didn't get caught. I don't think he got caught, but
I guess they used his name, but his face was there.
His face was there in his house. He was showing off his house. He was doing the interview when doing 360 spins and stuff, so you can see his house.
Yeah, that's what's up. MTV Cribs was good.
Yeah.
Overdose of drug dealer over here.
And he's a celebrity drug dealer. That's what they call him, a celebrity drug dealer. And it's like, god damn, this is dumb as fuck.
See people with the buy all the albums and shit. That's where your money goes to. But how did you ever seen how much time he got for it, or?
His arraignment happens October the 11th.
Oh, okay.
So he posted. They gave him bond. He posted it. He had to money for it.
I mean you'll get bond for that.
And it happens October the 11th, so we're gonna find out more about that on October 11th. Man, I hope they fucking get his ass, because if you sell somebody fentanyl, oxy, and ethanol, that's like, hey, kill yourself type shit.
Yeah, basically, this your last. That should be called last night, because that's gonna be your last night on Earth. Because, like I said, I don't want no grade 93 gas in me. Cause like I said, gas is already expensive as it is. I'm not gonna drink it. That's like basically like drinking some high dollar scotch or something right now. Well, no, gas ain't too bad. It's like what, $2.30, $2.29. But still, I mean, it ain't back in the 150 to 170 days.
No, man. I remember when we were in high school, man. It was hard to be a new driver because gas was like $5.50, $6.25.
For me, boy, with that Toyota Camry, boy, that thing, all I had to do was put $10 and that bad boy lasts all week.
What, 2 gallons, motherfucker?
That was less than 2 gallons. It was like $1.50 back when I first started driving.
No, me, when I started driving, that's when that fucking shit happened.
Recession.
No, that's when the United States was being stingy about their gasoline that we got, but we were just like, oh no, the Arabs got all the damn oil. No, y'all lied to us. Alaska's got more than most people, and fucking Brazil's post has got most in the whole world.
We touched on that. I think we already touched on all that.
What?
Yeah, oil.
We touched on the oil wars, but I'd say we got more in Texas and Alaska than they do over there. I'm pretty sure.
I'm just wondering if we did or not.
But yeah, I think we did. But I'm saying, we didn't talk about this. Brazil, I think, has or somewhere in South America has the most oil in the whole world.
Dang.
So can we stop being a bully over there and like worry about our own shit?
Yeah, I mean it's been like 10, 12, 20 years now.
30 almost.
30.
Oh well. Anyways, yeah, man, just sucks, man. I just can't believe there's people out there who would sell that concoction together, knowing that it
I
ain't
mean,
going
yeah, go buy you some oxys. Like, I ain't saying nothing wrong against oxys. I mean, Jesus Christ, just make sure that you're not doing anything that night. Just make sure you just want to sit on the couch and watch some TV and stare at TV for like hours on end.
Yeah, and don't take 16.
Yeah, don't take 16, man. Just
I'm not sure how much he took that night, but I'm just saying, don't take
it was a party night, I'd probably say like the minimum 3 or 4.
Yeah.
But,
We can wrap it up if you want.
we'll wrap it up. All right, everybody. Hopefully, everybody enjoyed this episode that they listened to. Hopefully, everybody has a good week. And you got any closing remarks? Point here and here, whatever. Put some shit there. I don't know.
Closing remarks. Man.
Subscribe, like, comment. Dislike, whatever. Feedback. Huh?
I'm not putting that
Oh,
in there.
okay, cool. I mean, that's straight. I mean, we don't need no fucking logos and shit.
You don't have to.
I mean, not logos, but we'll need ding dings,
Yeah,
and
like
like,
you don't have.
oh, fuck, we need that, I'd say. But anyway, like, subscribe, have a notification bell. Follow me on Twitter. I'll be tweeting every single time it comes out. Just watch it when you can.
Yeah, sorry we weren't able to use the TV today. We just didn't feel like figuring out how to use it this time. So
Yeah.
that's all right. Maybe not next time, but whatever.
Mhm.
Maybe one time. Who knows?
Mhm.
At least we did it that last episode. But yeah, it was. Thanks for all the support. Y'all keep doing y'all. It was
Pop
good.
it, lock it. No, pop it. No, other way. You go to right there. Pop it, lock it, and then drop it. Stay beautiful, everybody.